Hello, dear friends. Have you ever walked into a room in your home and felt that sinking feeling? Oh dear, this is a mess again. What if I told you there are simple, gentle habits from Japan that can help you keep your home tidy, peaceful, and even boost your health without feeling overwhelmed? Today, I'll share 7 Japanese habits that many seniors can use to never have a messy home. And yes, these tips work even if mobility is limited or if cleaning feels tougher now than it used to. Let's begin. Before I share the habits, I want to say why keeping things tidy is more than just about looks. A clean home lowers the risk of falls. Clutter causes trips. Spilled water or loose rugs can also lead to dangerous falls. For people 65 and older, falls are one of the most common causes of serious injuries. Dust, mold, and allergens collect in messy spaces, which can also worsen breathing problems like asthma or COPD. Having a messy home can add to stress, anxiety, and even depression. When your space feels chaotic, your mind can feel the same. Here's a US statistic. According to a study, doing housework is associated with better cognitive functioning in older adults. Seniors who regularly engage in cleaning tasks tend to have better memory and thinking skills over time. Also, more than 3 million US seniors are hospitalized every year because of falls. Many of those falls happen at home due to clutter or unsafe conditions. GemCityCleaningsolutions.com. So keeping your home tidy isn't just nice, it's smart for your health. Alright, now that we see why it helps, let's talk about the how. 7 habits from Japan. Simple, slow-paced, respectful of your energy, your space, and of course, you. The first habit is one thing in, one thing out, which is fondly called ichigo ichi by the Japanese. What it means is, whenever you bring something new into your home, like a new sweater, a kitchen gadget, a book, let go of one old item immediately before bringing in the new items. How do you do this as a US senior? Keep a small box or a basket. When you bring in something new, place it in, then remove something from your closet, shelf, or drawer. Donate it, give it away, or recycle it if possible. Why this habit works? It helps you to stop accumulating things. Less stuff means less cleaning, less organizing, less overwhelm. Physical stuff tends to clutter if we don't have a habit to release. How do you declutter with this method without being strained? If bending or lifting is difficult for you, choose items that are easy to handle, perhaps clothes or small objects. Use a lightweight box. Get help for the heavier items. Habit 2. Keep all surfaces in your home clear. I mean, flat surfaces like tables, countertops, dressers should have only a couple of essential items. No piles and no stacks. How do you do this? At the end of each day, pick one surface, your kitchen counter, bedside table, living room side table, and put away or sort out everything that doesn't belong to where they are. Use trays or small baskets to corral small items. Why this works perfectly is because when surfaces are clear, the house immediately feels more peaceful. Fewer surfaces to dust. Visual clutter decreases, which can calm your mind. The third method, clean as you go, especially in the kitchen and bathroom. Japanese homes often emphasize cleaning small messes immediately. After cooking, wipe up spills. After brushing your teeth, wipe the bathroom sink. How do you carry out this clean-as-you-go bathroom and kitchen method for a perfect clean home? Put a small cloth or disinfectant wipe nearby. After using a saucepan, wash it or soak it right away. After showering, squeegee or wipe down tiles with water. This works perfectly because messes don't just build up. When you wait, stains set, soap scum forms, and cleaning becomes a big job. Making it hard to wire. By doing bits as you go, your home stays nicer with less effort. The fourth Japanese decluttering method is making everything has its own place. What that means is every item you own should have a home, a place where it belongs and where you know where to find it. Dear friend, this is how to go about it. Look around and decide where items go. Maybe your reading glasses always go on the same shelf. Your keys always in the same bowl. Use labels if helpful. Use storage solutions like hooks, bins, shelves. Use hooks to hang coats, hats, or bags so they don't pile up on chairs. Keep small items together in lightweight bins to make them easier to find. Add shelves at a comfortable height for books, photos, or baskets, so everything has its own place without clutter. This prevents clutter and searching. It makes for less frustration in finding things. Less chance for items to get left out just because you forgot where they go. Another most effective Japanese decluttering method is small daily routines. This has to do with break cleaning, tidying into small routines you do daily rather than one big clean. This simply means you are doing your house chores daily. I will give you a daily cleaning schedule that will help you to declutter your home. In the morning, make bed, put dirty clothes in hamper. While after lunch in the afternoon, wash dishes or load the dishwasher. And in the evening, put things back in place, wipe kitchen surfaces. And most importantly, be kind to your body. Spread tasks over the day. Take breaks, don't strain. Doing small tasks daily prevents mess from building up. Less physical strain. Your home always feels more under control. The sixth Japanese habits in cleaning their home is making minimalism and mindful choices. What this actually means is you are choosing quality over quantity. You are buying fewer things, choosing things you actually need or deeply like. Dear friend, before buying, ask yourself, do I need this? Do I love it? Will I use it? If no, skip it. Also, when choosing items, select ones that are easy to clean or that don't cause extra work. Give for items with easy clean surfaces, fewer small parts. Fewer things to maintain helps you to clean and organize the items you have in your apartment. Items that are easier to take care of reduce effort and frustration, especially for seniors. The last Japanese cleaning tip is called the seasonal clean and reset. What this means is, in every season, whether spring, summer, fall, or winter, do a more thorough clean and reset of your home. Reorganize, deep clean what you can, move things around, let go of what you no longer need. Maybe pick one weekend per season. Focus on one area. You can choose to focus in cleaning your closets, your kitchen cabinets, your garage and your storage. Also, make sure to get help if needed. Call for loved ones, either your family, your caregiver friends, or hire a cleaner just for a day. A deep reset helps catch build-up that daily routines that you miss. It gives you a clean foundation. It makes your apartment smell refreshing. Let's imagine a day using these habits. In the morning, after getting up, you make your bed. You go to the kitchen and see some mail and a pair of glasses on the counter. You put those in their places, then wipe down the counter. Midday, you bring home a new shirt. Before putting it away, you choose one you haven't worn recently and remove it from your closet. Evening, you spend 5 minutes putting books or items back and clear a tray of small items. Then, once a season, you pick a larger project. Maybe sorting the closet, cleaning the blinds, letting go of things. If you do even some of these regularly, your home stays much more manageable and tidy, without large, overwhelming chores. Because as seniors, we may have special needs. So here are tips for adjusting. Break tasks into small bits. Don't try to clean the whole house in one go. Use tools that help. Long-handled dusters, lightweight vacuums, portable stools, grips to avoid bending too much. Sit when possible. For example, sit to dust lower shelves. Ask for help when needed. Friends, family, or paid cleaning help. It's okay. Use non-slippery mats, good lighting, remove tripping hazards. Those help prevent falls. Be gentle with yourself. Energy varies. Some days you'll do more, someday you will do less chores. The Japanese decluttering habits are meant to support, not to pressure you. Let me share more about the health benefits of doing house chores as seniors. Doing housework and small physical activities helps with mobility, strength, and coordination. Even standing to clean or walking to put things away gives light exercise. Studies show that older adults who keep up with cleaning tasks tend to have better cognitive function. Regular mental engagement matters. Reducing clutter reduces risk of falls. Fewer injuries means fewer hospital visits, less pain, and more independence. Also, consider how a tidy, peaceful space can help your mood, lower your stress levels, improve your sleep. When you don't see clutter around, your brain feels more relaxed. I will like to share real-life samples of US seniors who use these aforementioned Japanese decluttering tips and how it helped them. Mrs. Johnson, who is 78, started doing the one-in, one-out habit. She had many sweaters. For each new sweater she bought, she donated one. Over 6 months, her closet looked lighter. She found mornings easier. Fewer clothes on the floor, less deciding, less mess. Mr. Lee, 82, has limited mobility. He uses a rolling cart and long-handled tools. Each evening he spends 5 minutes picking up items and putting them back to their place. He says this small routine keeps his living room from being overwhelming. These stories show that small habit changes over time really add up and make your home as seniors to be more comfortable and clean. Let's talk about what might face as seniors while doing your house chores and how to handle it. When you have low energy or fatigue, spread tasks over the day. Rest often. Do just 5-10 minutes at a time. You may encounter physical limitations, like bending, reaching. Instead, use adaptive tools. Keep frequent use items within easy reach. Get grab bars or shelves at easier heights. You can also keep a memory box. Take photos before you let go. Focus on items you genuinely use. Feeling overwhelmed by where to start? Pick one habit first. Maybe clear one surface or one thing in, one thing out. Do that consistently before adding others. Here is a step-by-step plan you can follow over several weeks. Week 1. Work on habit 1, one in, one out. For every new item, remove one old. Try just with clothing or kitchen items. Week 2. Habit 2, which has to do with the surfaces. Keep 1 or 2 surfaces clear. Do nightly tidy-ups. Week 3, which is the habit 3, clean as you go. Focus on the kitchen and bathroom. Try wiping your counters after use. Week 4. Practice the habit 4. Everything has a place. Label, organize trays, find homes for things. And week 5. Use the habit 5. Do small daily routines. Make a small schedule. Morning, midday, evening habits. Week, use the minimalism and mindful choices habit. Review purchases, decide what stays. Week 7. Habit 7. Seasonal reset. Pick one major area to deep clean and reorganize. At each week, keep what you've already started. Don't drop old habits. Over time, these become second nature. Keeping your home tidy and peaceful isn't about being perfect. It's about building habits that respect your pace, your energy, and your health. The Japanese ways I've shared are gentle, sustainable, and powerful. Your home can feel like a place of calm and comfort again. You deserve that peace. If you found these tips helpful, please give this video a like so that other seniors can see it too. And if you want more videos about wisdom, senior health, simple habits, and well-being, please subscribe and join our community. Thank you for your time today. I hope your home becomes a place you feel proud of, peaceful in, and comfortable every single day.